Imagine living to 100, 120, or even 150 years old. Sounds incredible, right? But let me ask you this. What if you reach that impressive age, yet your quality of life is significantly diminished? What if your final decades were filled with discomfort, illness, or dependence on others? Today, let's shift our thinking. Instead of only focusing on adding years to our lives, let's prioritize adding life to our years. This is what we call health span, and it's something I am deeply passionate about. In recent years, longevity has become a hot topic with buzzwords like biohacking, genetic editing, and futuristic therapies capturing our imaginations. So these advancements are exciting, but there's a critical question we often overlook. How enjoyable and fulfilling will those extra years truly be if all we're doing is biohacking? So that's why understanding the difference between lifespan and health span is crucial. Lifespan is simply the number of years that you live. It's straightforward, it's measurable, and clear. However, health span is about the quality of those years. How many of them are spent in good health, filled with energy, independence, and happiness? Hi, I'm Nadia. I'm a holistic nutritionist and longevity coach. And today, let's dive deeper into why health span should be our primary goal and how we can realistically achieve it. So, let's explore this through an example. So, imagine two individuals, each living until, let's say, 90 years old. On paper, their lifespans are identical, but their health spans can differ significantly. The first person lives independently, remains active, enjoys hobbies, travels, and maintains strong social connections until the final days of their life. Their health span nearly matches their lifespan. The second individual also lives until 90, but their last 15 years are burdened with chronic illnesses, limited mobility, cognitive decline, and dependence on caregivers. Although their lifespan is the same, their health span is drastically reduced. So, this contrast clearly highlights why health span matters. True longevity isn't just about extending life, it's about extending the vibrant, healthy years we enjoy. Fortunately, extending our health span doesn't require expensive treatments or cutting edge technologies. It really just starts with mastering basic everyday lifestyle habits that I'm always talking about. And this is genuinely empowering because it means that everyone has the power to influence their health span right now. So let's break down some foundational habits. The first one is nutrition. So eating a diet rich in colorful, plant-based foods, whole grains, legumes, and healthy fats. So these are foods that nourish your body, reduce inflammation, and protect against chronic disease. The second is hydration. So consistently drinking adequate amounts of water, which supports digestion, cognition, energy levels, and overall health. And then the third is movement, engaging in regular physical activity, whether it's daily walks, yoga, strength training, or simply staying active throughout your day to maintain muscle mass, bone density, cardiovascular health, and mobility. The fourth one is sleep. So, prioritizing restful sleep every night, which aids recovery, boosts immune function, enhances mood, and sharpens cognitive abilities. And then the last one is stress management. So, incorporating things like mindfulness, meditation, breathing exercises, or maybe just simply spending time outdoors to reduce stress, enhance emotional resilience, and maintain mental clarity. So, when you have these five fundamentals in place, your potential to live healthier, happier, and more vibrant years dramatically increases. Now, let's take inspiration from communities around the world known as blue zones. So, these are areas where people regularly live healthy lives well into their 90s and beyond. So, these are places like Okinawa, Sardinia, Icaria. These all show us that longevity isn't necessarily about advanced medicine or expensive biohacks. Instead, these communities thrive because of simple everyday practices. So, residents in these areas enjoy diets rich in plants, beans, and whole foods. They prioritize natural movement through daily tasks. They have strong social connections, a clear sense of purpose, and lower stress levels. These cultures beautifully demonstrate that a fulfilling health span is achievable through simple, practical lifestyle choices rather than complex interventions. So, longevity isn't merely about extending the clock, it's about enhancing our vitality, our happiness, and just our overall quality of life. So, today, I invite you to shift your focus, prioritize your health span, embrace habits that support lifelong wellness, and remember that every small choice matters. Just ask yourself, am I simply counting the years or am I truly making those years count? Because ultimately, the goal isn't just to live longer, it's to live better. And together we can make that happen. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please give me a thumbs up and I will see you in the next one.